Now, before you go ahead and flame me in the comments, I know, skins are completely opinionated and are subjective. Some people love them, some people hate them, that's just how it is. I'm not making this video to hate on the skins or the people that made them. In fact, over the past few months, Clash of Clans cosmetics have been getting absolutely insane. With that being said, however, I feel it's only right that I share my opinions about the new skin set as well. Now, if you aren't aware, Clash of Clans has dropped a new skin set for October, and it's spooky themed. Over the years, the spooky themed skins have been getting more detailed and much cooler. But when I saw the skins for this season, I was frankly just taken aback. At first, I thought I was in the wrong subreddit due to the, how should I put this, uniqueness of the skins. What I mean by this is that typically your Clash of Clans skin doesn't stray far away from the original variation for that hero. For example, the Barbarian King has always looked somewhat like the Barbarian King. Same goes with the Archer Queen, Grand Warden, Royal Champion, and the Minion Prince. However, now take a look at the new skins. The unclashed proportions, the random attire, the lack of theme, and most importantly, they don't resemble their selective hero. People might try to argue, yeah, but the King has a sword, and the Queen has her bow. Okay, maybe you can classify those, but look at the Minion Prince. You cannot whatsoever convince me that these two are the same. Some of you might be wondering, okay, so what? They're different. Well, while it visually might appeal to some people, I guarantee you as soon as you drop this down in the battlefield, you will have no idea what unit it is, especially when you're running a dragon army with a Minion Prince. Most Clash of Clans armies have their troops converge in the center with at least one or two of their heroes, making it extremely difficult to tell them apart, and if they're even facing in the right direction, which can be crucial when popping the Minion Prince's ability. And it doesn't help that most Clash of Clans players attack on mobile, meaning that the screen is even smaller and you can already barely tell apart your army. Some of you might think that's it, and you can deal with that slight annoyance. Well, these annoyances get even more irritating, as for the King skin for example, when he gets knocked out, he plays a cool but yet very annoying red pulse animation, which can be extremely distracting on the battlefield. Now, let's assume that we are in an ideal world and all of these visual annoyances and identification issues were fixed. What then? Well, since Clash of Clans made one oddly shaped unique skin set, what's stopping them from making more? Bigger, smaller, less visible, you don't know what they can bring. Sure, as of right now it's cool, or in the future if they have a collab with your favorite show it might be even more cool, but when these skins start to add up, they'll get even more confusing and will frustrate even more players with different sizes and creatures. Some might not even think that you're playing Clash of Clans anymore. However, the Clash team can keep going with these unique skins and collabs as long as they do them correctly. They don't all have to be made into an unclassified version. I mean, take a look at the Holland skin. In a way, it still has the same Clash of Clans vibe to it. Same with the WWE skins. They did everything right and still made an awesome collab. I know a lot of people are enjoying these skins, and don't get me wrong, if they didn't come with all these drawbacks, they would be a really cool addition to the game. But at the end of the day, they just don't feel like Clash anymore, and that's what worries me. Who's to say this won't start happening with future skins? What if they begin adding overly stylized skins for other troops or even buildings like we've seen in the Chinese version of the game? At that point, every reskin could start throwing players off, and the game might begin to lose its clear identity. At the end of the day, I'm not here to hate on the art team or the creative direction Clash of Clans has taken. In fact, I respect the effort and ambition it takes to keep the game feeling fresh after all these years. But there's a fine line between innovation and losing the core identity of what makes Clash, well, Clash. I just hope Supercell finds a better balance going forward, something that allows for creativity and fun collabs without sacrificing visual clarity and the iconic feel that longtime players have grown to love.